guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela. And I saw, I cannot remember her name for the life of me right now. Forest Moon Fae do a hashtag collage decks, or my favorite collage decks, something like that. I'll make it right below. I have a lot of collage decks. I didn't realize I had a lot of them. So, because my Virgo brain can't comprehend how to do these any other way, I'm going to split these up into two videos. And the first one is just multiple decks by the same creator. Yeah. And then I think I only have there's 8 here, and I think I only have 10 or 11 after that. But that's the only way I could do it. Like, do the multiple creators and then the miscellaneous, whatever. So we're going to start with MJ Cullinane. This is the Grimalkin Tarot. This is the, I think, second edition of the indie. Comes in a little 2-part box. I do have a huge book that comes with this too. This is mass market now. I don't like the cardstock on this. It's very slippy. I don't know if that's why I don't use this. I love the backs. But I love kitty decks. I only have 2. This one and the Soul Cats Tarot, which is mass market. I was so jonesing to get the mass market version of this when it came out, just because I almost didn't get this version of this deck. It was sold out both the time I came across this tarot deck, and I was like, oh my gosh. Look, there's the nod to the Crow Tarot in there with little crows in there. I love all the little birds in here. It's a beautiful deck, and I here lately it's been drawing me in to work with it. I just don't feel comfortable using the mass market, the indie version of it for some reason. I think the cardstock is very flimsy. If it bent or anything, I would be so upset. I love this Queen of Wands here, especially with the crow and then the sunflowers. I'm a sucker for a sunflower. It's a stunning deck. Looking for my Hermit, because that's my favorite card in here, is the Hermit, and he's so freaking cute. That's an extra card. There's a couple extra cards in here, like 3, I think, total. But this is a gorgeous deck. And I just never use it because, I think it's because, that looks like my kitty there. Oh, there he is. Look at this Hermit. So beautiful. Beautiful. And I love this deck. I just never use it. I think it is because, look at that Queen and 9 of Pentacles. It's stunning. I just see it as very, what do you call it? Precious, because it is an indie deck. Even though it wasn't very pricey for an indie deck, I do love it. I just never use it. I do need to get the other version, but I'm also one of those people that don't buy multiple versions of decks because I have the deck already. But I'm like, if I'm not using it, I need to get the mass market for real. That's the only indie deck of hers I have. The rest of her decks I have here are mass market. So next I bought, and these are actually all in order of how I bought them. So next we have the MJ Cullinane Guardian of the Night Tarot. I freaking love this deck. This was the only other than the Grimalkin, and I love the book too. And I etched it in this purple to match these flowers on the back because it was starting to chip. I actually really I actually really dig the cardstock on here, on the Hay House. This is Hay House, by the way. All of her decks are, except for, actually I have one more that's indie. I'll show you in a minute, of hers. I just got it recently. Um, but all of her mass market decks are Hay House, except for the Crow Tarot, I'm pretty sure. But I love the backs here. I love the matte feel of it. I love that they're bigger, like Oracle size cards for a tarot deck. And I absolutely love this deck. I got it. I was going to get it when it was indie. I mean, you can still get it as an indie deck. And I was going to get it. It's just so stunning. I was going to get it, and I was like, no, I better not, because, I mean, I just always found something that piqued my interest slightly more. And then when it came out mass market, I'm like, well, heck, I'm going to buy it mass market. It's a little cheaper, and I'll get it immediately. And I did, and I have not looked back. This deck is gorgeous. I got it in the mail. I started working with it. It's done some great mediumship readings with it. I love these. The artwork on this is stunning. And yeah, there's a card there that's going to be in another deck I'm going to show you. The other indie deck I just got. But this deck is so freaking beautiful. It's probably in my top 10, one of my top 10 faves. That's actually, I think, the cover of the indie version. And she's just so pretty. Such a pretty deck. Look at the Five of Cups here. Wow. And you know what? Just getting this out makes me want to work with it more. And that happens every time I get this deck out. I'm like, oh, it's so stunning. I want to work with it. And then I do. Look at this. Look at that. Purdy. A little frog. So cute. And the little lemurs. I love the coloration in here. And this is actually the deck, because this was the second deck. Look at this freaking owl. This was the second deck I ever got of hers. And it was the first mass market deck. And it made me want to... Sorry, I hit the camera. Made me want to reconsider other decks like the Crow Tarot. Never had an interest in it. Ever. And a couple other decks I'm going to show you here in a second. But now, because of this deck, I'm like, maybe I should reconsider. So the next deck I got was the Enchanted for Hoxie Tarot. This is also mass market by Hay House. Again, same cardstock, same fabulous book. And I got this and the next two. Well, this was toward the end of the year in 2023. The next two I got this year. This month already, in January. But yeah, this is, and today is January 29th, 2024. So yeah, I feel like I'm on a MJ Cullinane kick now. The artwork in this is stunning. Just freaking fabulous. For some reason, I am drawn to the lilies in here. Irises in here. Sorry, irises. And for some reason, when I was pulling this deck out and reading through it, I was like, oh my God, like I had to go through the deck and see how many irises were in each card. And then you've got, of course, the Crow nod, because I think because the Crow Tarot was her first deck, she's always got to have that nod in there. And I think it's beautiful that she's connecting all these decks through each other. Look at that Three of Swords. I mean, it is stunning. It's like you're watching a progression of her as an artist grow, and it's a beautiful thing. Because each deck is just more stunning than the last. And I'm like, oh, look at the beads. Just freaking beautiful. This was I think the last one that went mass market. She now has two more decks. Indie. One, I think, is already out. It's a tarot deck. And then I love this Queen of Fire in this deck. And then one is the bow and arrow. Come on. And then she's got one that is on pre-order that's an Oracle deck. And then she also has a playing card deck, a Crow playing card deck I want to get now. But I feel like all of a sudden there's this surgence of, I need to get all her decks. It's weird because I've never had interest before, and now all of a sudden it's just like, it's just stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. So, that's all the tarot decks I got of hers. Got the Crow Oracle, the Urban Crow Oracle this month. This was a deck I've had on my wish list for a very long time. I actually have been off and on using it all month long in January. Same cardstock. It's also by Hay House. This card creeps me out because I feel like they're waiting to see what he's going to do before they come down and do some weird stuff. I don't know. That one just creeps me out. But this deck is fabulous. Like, I've paired this with so many decks this month. I had a couple weeks there where I was just like, I don't want to see anything gloomy. I don't want to see anything that's not pink and purples and reds and oranges. I need to see something that's not gray and drab and blue because it's winter. And despite that, this deck was still used with the colorful decks. Because this is clearly, to me, a wintry type deck, Oracle deck. But it has been fabulous. It is everything I thought it would be, which is why it's been on my list forever. And I finally got it this month. I have not regretted it. It's so freaking beautiful. It's so exciting. Look at that. It's stunning. It's been a gorgeous, gorgeous deck for the month of January. Perfect deck for the month of January. Just stunning. And I love it. 2 pieces. 2 pieces. Okay. Last MJ deck I have. Just got it recently. It is the Beyond the Veil playing cards. This is an indie also. It's like nice matte. I got this off eBay because she doesn't sell this on her site anymore. It's a 52 card playing deck. Has a nice linen, but it is slidey. But you can still shuffle it. I mean, it's literally playing card size. But this is a compilation of, and this is the deck that made me want more of her decks. Because this is from the Grimalkin Cat Tarot. Every card is different. Every card is either from the Crow Tarot, or the Urban Crow Oracle, or the Grimalkin Tarot. Which I just showed you, my Hermit, my favorite card in there. Or this is from the War Oracle, which I did not know existed until I bought this deck. Some of these are also from the, there's that creepy card again. There's the Judgment from the Guardian of the Night. This is from the War Oracle. All the females in here are from the War Oracle. This is from the Forhaxa. This is from the Dog Tarot she has. I did not know that Dog Tarot was hers. Now I feel like I need to get the deck. I need to get it. I definitely want the Roar Oracle. I freaking love this deck. I've been using it nonstop also for mediumship readings, and it's come up in a very peculiar way for me, which, not peculiar, just it's added nuance to my mediumship readings, and I freaking love it. And stunning. It is so stunning. I love it. 2 pieces. I have not put this down at all. So this and the Urban Crow Oracle are just kind of like going back and forth, kind of. So that is all my MJ Cullinane decks. I have 3 decks left, and they are by Kelly Burton. This is the Journey of the Sacred Bee. This was the first deck she created on Kickstarter. My box cracked right there. I'm so devastated. This is my top 4 favorite deck ever. Or 5. Top 5 favorite deck ever. Love the gilding here. Love the backs. This is one of the most stunning decks, and every time I'm called to work with this deck, I learned something new. This month, during that time where I said, oh, I need some color in my life because it's so wintry and so gross out. I pulled this deck out. And I actually pulled the next two, which are her other two decks, which I'm about to show you, because I needed the color. It was like the colors were feeding my soul and brightening me back up. And now this week I'm back to a drab deck again. But for those couple weeks, I was like, yes, this is exactly what I needed. This color, this beauty. And it just, this deck has taught me so many things, and it's so freaking stunning. And I just love it to pieces, especially that Five of Pentacles. It has this is a Thoth-based deck. It has the keywords on it. It also has the, and my thing just went off. It has the, what do you call it? The astrology and, the zodiac signs and the, planet. It has keywords on the minors. It tells you here what it is. This is a Two of Swords. Lovers. I use this. I have been using it. Will continue to use it throughout the entire Deacon walk I have. Because this is the Thoth version of the RWS. So I've been using that. And look at that freaking Princess of Disc. It's just freaking stunning. This deck, I have no words. This deck is the reason why I bought the next two. It's stunning. It's beautiful. I'm so mad about the box. I don't know why it's cracked there. The next deck she came out with was the Wisdom of the Sacred Bee Oracle. It has 5 suits. It's got the spiritual. Look at the purple gilding, the freaking purple bee in the back. I mean, the purple here is just stunning. Stunning. It has the Earth, Air, Fire, Water suit. Look at this. Just stunning. And then it also has the, what do you call it? The spiritual suit, I guess you can call it. I have not really used this deck that often because I saw no reason to pair it with the Journey of the Sacred Bee, to be honest, for some reason. This deck sat on my shelf for a long time. Then, at the beginning of 2023, I got the Keeper of the Sacred Bee, which I'm about to show you, which is the RWS version of the Journey of the Sacred Bee. And I paired them two together, and they work so phenomenal. And then this last couple weeks, because, I've been so needing brightness in my life, I paired all three together, and they are just stunning together. It made me fall in love with all three decks all over again. And I'm just like, this is why I had to have all three, because they are all so freaking stunning together. And I love them all equally, honestly. I could not have one without the others. I mean, it doesn't work. So that is the Wisdom of the Sacred Bee. So the last deck I'm going to show you in this video is Kelly Burton's Keeper of the Sacred Bee. This is the last in her series of decks. This one actually have a signed copy. This was also Kickstarter. The Journey of the Sacred Bee I did not get on Kickstarter. I bought the Journey of the Sacred Bee. This is yellow, beautiful backs with the purple lavender bee. Has a lavender edging. Gorgeous. This is the RWS version. And so it just has the regular things at the bottom. But this is a stunning, stunning deck. Also, just looking at it again, I'm like, yes, it's beautiful. I need to leave it out. But I'm like, we've worked together quite a bit this month. For the month of January. Which is funny because it's all yellow and bright and summery. And you would think it would be a summer deck. I had to have it in January. I had to pull it out and be like, I love you. But I played with all of these decks this month. I even thought about, just so I could show them off, doing a series on uh, uh, what decks I worked with in the month because I've never done that before. I do show what decks I got in the month, but I worked with a lot of decks this month. And it's not because I was bored or anything. It was because I was trying to find decks that pulled me out of this depressing January gray funk. And nothing seemed to be working until I got these three together and started working with them. Then I'm like, oh, they're so stunning. And the Urban Crow Oracle and the playing card here deck I just showed you here, really, even though they're kind of a darker wintry or even fall vibe to them, also helped me kind of get out of that funk just because they're so beautiful. I love beautiful artwork, and whether it's collage or non-collage or whatever. I don't understand the linguistics of or the language of art. I just understand my reaction to it. So these decks are probably in my favorites. These three, just because they're so freaking stunning. And I know a lot of people don't like collage decks, and I don't actually see a lot of people with these specific decks by Kelly Burton, but they are missing out because they, in person, they just do something to your soul. Like it's not even feeding you. It's kind of like restoring something that's missing. And I love them. I love them. So that is my first video. I will be doing a second video on probably my top favorites, because the next, well, some of my favorites are in here for the collage decks, but like my top 3 favorites are going to be in the next video. But that's all I got for you guys. This will be part 1 to hashtag collage decks by Moon Fae. Is it Moon Fae? Forest Moon Fae. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And show me your collage decks. What do you got? What do you guys got going on? Just let me know. Bye.